Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Mark of Chaos with me, Brink. Let's go to the Ratmaster. Thorgar scouts have returned, bearing news of a battle close at hand. It appears the Skaven are fighting amongst themselves, and a larger faction is gaining the upper hand. Alright, so we have all sorts of warriors undivided. Warriors of Corn. Bringing the Bloodletters, of course. Maybe the Chaos Furies here. They might come in handy. But again, they might not. I don't know. Oh wait, I have some more Warriors undivided. I think I'll still bring the Furies here just to play with them. That'll be fine. They might act as good scouts across the map as well, to find items that are lurking in the corners. Unbeknownst to any of the other races, the Skaven Under Empire stretches across the old world, even as far as Kasqit to the east and westwards under the Great Ocean. But I still don't know if it's under Ulthuan. I need to look that up. So I don't think the High Elves have to deal with the Skaven at all. Because again, I'm pretty sure Ulthuan or Ulthuan is magically protected. But I could be mistaken. Alright, we will put...
Chaos will rule this frail world.
Suitable in there.
Walk in mysterious ways.
The gods lead my
The Skaven claw for dominance over each other. They are cowardly creatures and will serve a strong master. If we destroy the stronger force, the weaker side will be mine to command. Kill the Black Ratmen!
great champion.
Useless minions! Protect the precious machines!
Wait, machines? What? Oh, it's probably the Skaven.
Bring unkind death!
Those green crystals heal the rats! Destroy them immediately!
God! The prey has been sighted.
Heap the skulls of the slain!
Get back! Thorgar, protect us!
Gods are pleased! Your warriors are victorious!
Pay for this!
Cut them down.
The gods are pleased! Your warriors are victorious! The prey has been sighted!
My will cannot
They appear from nowhere! The Skaven are masters of stealth! Watch the shadows!
gods of chaos!
Pay for this!
The gods are pleased! Your warriors are victorious!
Chaos will rule this frail world.
Glorious battle is
My
joy!
will cannot be contested.
Alright, they'll have to go after that. I'm gonna send Thorgar
Warriors are victorious!
after these items.
The prey has been sighted! Aye, it shall be! Kill with glee!
Get back! Thorgar, protect us!
We will grow stronger with slaughter! Your warriors are victorious!
The gods grant me their power.
Get back! Thorgar, protect us!
The breath of the gods blows strong this day.
Pay
Gods
for this!
speak through me.
Unleash the legions!
I'm your doom.
Let the bloodletting begin!
I did a good job of managing my forces, but that's fine.
Glorious battle is joy! The legions of Khorne will destroy all words!
The gods will.
So am I going to use an icon of desecration here? Well,
The gods will be victorious.
maybe in the next battle.
There
Right.
is no retreat!
sorry, were there enemies back
only
there?
Attack.
I shall seek out
Oh, I saw
the
something right here.
strongest magic. The prey has been sighted. I shall see.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Strongest magic. Feel the anger of Zinch.
Man, you two guys are not gonna be able to take on my Thorgar. I'll take that fight all day.
The gods are pleased. Your warriors are victorious. The breath of the gods brought strong this day.
I kind of want to put
Before
our sorcerer into the bloodthirster unit. Can I?
my will cannot be contested. Our fates are no longer pleased. Your warriors are victorious.
March on,
Doesn't seem like that's the
legions of
case.
Khorne! Khorne drives us on!
The prey has been sighted.
Make this place a charnel house!
I'm gonna keep these guys back. Some of them take too much damage.
Blood for the blood god!
Glorious battle is joined.
This must be the leader! Kill the black-robed rat man! Ways.
There can be no victory against my immortal masters.
Victorious! Death for the Death Lord!
I am the herald of the northern powers.
Not slave things.
Unleash the power of the gods. I have seen.
That's probably fine enough. Let's not worry about that right now. Go after these guys.
We'll move on. The gods' foes are not but dust to me. The gods will be victorious. The prey has been sighted.
Mighty warriors, guide my axe!
The gods will be victorious.
None can oppose mighty Thor!
My will cannot be contested.
The gods want us all!
Servant.
Our tribe is the strongest! The gods are ready to fight! The gods are pleased! The warriors are victorious! These will be my lands! We shall be as kings!
Not but dust to me.
The gods, the enemy will not come! The warriors are victorious!
So how did I? Oh, I took him out of that. Let's put him back in there. My bad.
Glorious battle is joined! None can oppose mighty Khorne!
That's right. I was told I should be using the Ring of Change. I guess I need to attach him to a
I
unit.
shall destroy this army with ease!
I suppose the Ring of Change allows you to... melee attacker. I say I don't think he has to be attached to a unit for this, so I'll keep him out of the unit and we'll try
Khorne shall bless this
try using that, because supposedly I was told that you could use this to make a bunch of chaos spawn per mission and then sell them. I need to try and remember to do that. So I like money.
These weaklings cannot stand before me. I sense a massacre! The gods are pleased! There is no retreat! Only attack! There is no retreat! Only attack!
Oh, so these guys are actually winning their fight over here. I guess because we pushed in fast enough. So now they're pushing
My
out.
blade shall ruin nations! shall destroy this army with ease.
I don't think there's anything that I missed. These are all the allied guys, so I'm not worried about them. Unless they know something that I don't know.
Heap the skulls of the slain!
Is there something I missed?
My conquest grows with every
Worthless
moment!
fools! The machines are more valuable than your lives!
Forward.
Do not let them destroy our marvelous creations!
The gods have granted you blood for the blood god! The tide of
Okay. It's weird. I'm assuming the other unit went the Ratman that we went past, the Skaven, they're marching out. I assume found a unit and killed them. That's why it took so long. I don't know, that was weird. But it's done. That's all that matters.
Your enemies have been defeated. Now you'll do my bidding.
Clan Eschen defeated, yes. We not want to anger you. Yes, we serve you now, great master.
Good. Then there is something I wish for you to do. Someone I need you to find.
Find? Yes, yes. We can do that. We can do that for you and much more.
Alright, having defeated the larger Skaven clan, Thorgar waits to see if the battle is truly over. It's 6,000 gold. I understand he can't move, but I'd like to repair his units. I mean, we're about to change sides, but before I spend any money with the Skaven, I do want to make sure that these guys are healthy for the future. Alright. So welcome to the Skaven. Worried by the fighting, the army makes camp to tend to the injured and forage for supplies. So we have Warp Lightning Cannons. The Warp Lightning Cannon is crewed by 2 slaves to provide the muscular power needed to move the gun around, and a Skyr Adept who orders the slaves around and fires the gun. The magical energy of the Warpstone powering the gun is also used by the Skyr Adept to strengthen the slaves, giving them enough muscle to move and spin around the heavy machine with ease. The unfortunate side effects of this exposure to raw Warpstone energy means that the slaves normally survive for less than a day. Just long enough. So we have Kasqit. I'll have to look through all of his abilities. Kasqit is a Skaven warlock engineer who has been seeking new patronage after an almost fatal disagreement with the mysterious Council of 13. Seeking to rebuild his standing within Clan Skyr, Kasqit has been leading raids against settlements in the Empire and Kislev. However, this has brought him into conflict with Clan Pestilence, and his list of enemies is growing ever longer. Kasqit hopes he can forge some form of alliance soon, before one of his foes finally and lethally catches up with him. So that's very typical of Skaven. They're always fighting each other, trying to increase their standing within Skaven society. They're like assassins/politicians. Yeah, essentially. They're always looking for a way to improve their standing. Alright, Gutter Runners. Our Gutter Runners are skilled at infiltrating behind enemy lines, scouting ahead of the main Skaven force, and hiding in a position that will allow them to jump out at the right moment to ambush the crew of enemy war machines, or cut down wizards or enemy officers. Sometimes these stealthy fighters use the tunnels that make up the labyrinthine Skaven Under-Empire to make an unexpected attack on the vulnerable rear of an enemy force. Clan Rats. Clan Rat warriors form the bulk of every Skaven army. On their own, Clan Rats are not exceptional fighters, lacking discipline and determination, but in large groups they are fearsome opponents. The presence of other Skaven around them greatly bolsters their morale, filling them with confidence and fueling their infamous ferocity. Storm Vermin. The fur of larger Skaven tends to be darker than normal. It's for this reason that Black-furred Skaven are respected and feared by their brethren. These stronger, more vicious warriors are normally picked by the warlords to create units of elite Storm Vermin. Better equipped than the rest of their comrades, they form the bodyguard of warlords and grey seers. Poison Wind Globadiers. Globadiers are highly specialized troops armed with deadly poisoned wind globes. These fragile spheres of glass are filled with toxic warpstone derived Warpstone-derived fumes produced by Warlock engineers in their secret laboratories. Small groups of globadiers can often be found scuttling on the flanks of Skaven armies, lobbing their grenades against knights and other elite units, whose armor is no defense at all. Alright, so what does he have? Hero and Attachment Regiment is immune to all non-melee attacks for 10 seconds. 15% less penalty per level when moving on hard terrain. Eagle Eye. Hero and attached regiment's chance to hit with ranged attacks increased. Increases the hero and the attached regiment's chance to hit while charging by 5%. Cowardly Shield. When charged, the hero and the attached regiment has plus 10% chance per level to avoid damage caused by the charge. Resilience. The hero and the attached regiment's defense against ranged attacks are increased by 5%. And Skitter Leap. Teleports targeted friendly unit to the hero. Then Warplock Pistol. Hero uses his Warpstone Pistol for the next attack, causing up to 2 HP damage. This attack uses melee chance to hit of the hero, but ignores the armor of the enemy. Supernatural Resilience decreases the attacker's chance to hit by 5% per level. Deadly Strike gives 5% chance to do 1 extra damage with each melee attack per level. Warpstone Armor. Warpstone Armor appears around the hero for 10 seconds, as a 15% chance to reflect attacks against the hero back to the attacker. Brief Respite. After leaving the duel, the hero gains plus 1 HP per level. Warp Dissipator interrupts casting and silences the opponent for 5 seconds. Warp Spite. The hero lets loose a huge explosion that instantly damages both opponent for up to 10 HP and the caster for 5. Alright, so Warp Bombs. The hero places an invisible trap on the ground that is triggered by nearby enemies. When activated, it damages the area for 1 HP with 10% chance to hit. Gunmaster increases ranged attack chance to hit by 5% per level. So is he naturally ranged? I'm not sure yet. Quick Strike increases attack speed by 3% per level. Warp Mines. The Warp Bombs spell reduces the movement speed of units in the explosion area for 10 seconds. Spell Focus reduces the cooldown of spells. Swift of Foot increases movement speed 2% per level. And Warpstone Shower. The hero conjures a Warpstone Shower that damages units in the area for 1 HP with 15% chance to hit. Okay. So. I don't know if he's ranged or not. This is attack type normal. Range 1, so I'm assuming he's melee. I'm going to put points into this. And then I guess this and this. I don't know. We'll see what that does for us.
The noisy man thing wants us to find Elf. I know where Elf is. In Hightower.
We go to Hightower now, yes?
Imbecile! No! Hightower, strong fortress. No! We go to Dark Lair. Yes. Get more weapons. Then we attack Hightower.
Dark Lair. Yes, we go there first.
Fool. How you ever make paw leader?
Having been spared by Thorgar, the Skaven warlock engineer Kasqit outlines his plans to his ignorant minions. The entrance to Dark Lair is close by. Kasqit and his warriors will reach the Skaven settlement soon. Okay, why was that even an event? Hi, welcome to Dark Lair. Ruled over by the engineers of Clan Skyer, the underground realm of Dark Lair is a maze of tunnels and caverns beneath the forest. Alongside the dens of the clan rats, laboratories filled with whirling machines and glowing warpstone fill the stronghold. It is here that many of the greatest Clan Skyer creations have been tested, mostly on prisoners and Skaven slaves, and there's an extensive firing range and testing ground for this purpose. Shrine of the Horned Rat. The Skaven pay homage to a pestilential, vicious god, the Horned Rat. More feared than worshipped, the Horned Rat grants few favors to its followers, but will certainly punish the unfaithful. The slave shops. Lit only by a few guttering lanterns, captured men, dwarves and elves labor in this great chamber making weapons and armor for Clan Skyer. Skaven generally value quantity over quality though, and the equipment on offer is fairly poor, even by the Ratman standards. Okay, well, I don't know which units I'm going to want to upgrade yet, so we'll probably hold off on that for now. Alright, Fanghole. Fanghole was a much smaller stronghold than that once belonged to Clan Crit. When Clan Skyr invaded, they built Dark Lair around it, and Fanghole was used as a prison to hold the survivors of the inter-clan war. Now loyal to Clan Skyr, the warriors of Clan Crit can be found in their old tunnels. Oh, a Grey Seer. The Grey Seers are living prophets and intermediaries of the Horned Rat, interpreting his will and desires for Skaven population. The Grey Seer is not only as formidable as a general... Wait, what? The Grey Seer is not only as formidable a general as a clan warlord, but is also a wizard, able to increase the power of his magic by aiding Warpstone before casting. Often a Grey Seer can be seen atop the Screaming Bell while casting spells and taking advantage of his line of sight over troops. Ooh, Jezzails. Warplock Jezzails, there we go. Jezzail teams consist of 2 Skaven, one armed with a long-barreled rifle, and the other carrying a shield that he props up to defend the team, and to present a firm point to rest the weapon on. The Jezzail fires bullets of refined warpstone that explode on impact, making a mockery of the thickest armor. The Warpfire Thrower. Warpfire Throwers are a tried and true favorite of Clan Skyr. When the Skaven carrying the device activate it, this vicious weapon vomits forth a gout of liquid fire upon any who stand in its way. The evil taint of Warpstone can be seen in the sickly green tint of the flames. Far deadlier than normal fire, the effects of the Warpfire Thrower have been known to send the bravest of enemy troops running in terror. Yeah, it's, we're gonna grab that. We're also gonna grab the Warplark sales. Where typically I do focus on melee armies, Skaven definitely excel at range combat. That's kind of their thing. So I'll probably have more ranged units in their army. Alright, so the Grey Seer gets Divine Inspiration. Hero in the attached regiment gets +5 bonus to experience per level. Favored minions. Replaces recently lost units to regain up to 5 HP to the attached regiment. You replace units up to the maximum number of units allowed for that regiment. Each replacement restores 5 morale points, not to exceed 100%. Okay, so this heals the thing. Tenacity, so increases armor of the hero in the regiment. Call of Chase, hero and regiment gets movement speed. Max morale for the hero and regiment. Magic resist for hero and regiment. And then the Ritual of the Horned Rat. The hero calls the attached regiment for a ritual that temporarily increases the movement speed and attack speed of all owned Skaven units by 10%. The regiment is unable to move or fight during the ritual. The ritual can only be initiated with at least 30 aiding units and lasts up to 60 seconds. The spell is interrupted if the regiment is attacked or receives a new command. So it's a map-wide buff, but you have to sacrifice a unit's usefulness to use it. Okay, that's a cool trade-off. Supernatural Resilience decreases the attacker's chance to hit by 5%. Pestilent Breath blasts the opponent with a Pestilent Breath, causing 1 HP damage. Has a 10% chance to poison the target for 5 seconds, suffering 1 HP every second. Steel Fur, hero becomes immune to all physical attacks for 5 seconds. Master of the Winds decreases the cost of all spells by 2% per level. Fear Master, the hero's attack causes 10% extra morale damage per level to the enemy. Curse of the Horned Rat curses the opponent to reduce its magic armor by 50% for 6 seconds. And Inner Decay, the hero channels a spell to the opponent, opening up to 5 wounds over 10 seconds with 50% chance. Each wound does 1 HP damage instantly and has a 20% chance to hit for additional 1 HP every second for 5 seconds. That sounds pretty insane. Crippling Tortures slows the enemy by 40% for 5 seconds. Bonus per level 3 second duration. Spell Focus reduces cooldowns. Constitution increases Constitution. Spell Mastery increases the range of all spells by 4% per level. Lightning Shield. The hero gains Lightning Shield. The shield has a 5% chance to reflect 1 damage back to the attacker. Deflection increases the hero's defense against range attacks by 5% per level. And Plague conjures a magical plague for 15 seconds. If 1 unit is infected, the whole regiment is infected. The infection lasts 30 seconds and has 1% chance to hit for 1 HP every 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to grab this because healing is nice. I guess we'll get... that? I don't know. Sounds good to me. Alright, anyway. So, Warp Squealer Tiskel. Renowned amongst the engineers of Clan Skyr, or perhaps jealously hated might be more accurate. Tiskel has had many favors granted to him by the rulers of the Under Empire, the dreaded Council of 13. Grants of slaves and warpstone have allowed him to indulge his frenzied imagination, and those creations he grows bored with are available for the right price. 10% melee resistance, +1 armor, and causes fear. I'll buy that and a couple of these, I think. I think I'd rather have this on him. Yeah, it's gonna spend all of our money. Why not? Alright, I might actually call the episode here. And in the next one, we'll do some Skaven battles. Battle of Briar Tangle. Yeah, this episode is mostly reading about Skaven. So yeah, next episode we'll go to High Tower brought low and continue on our way through the Skaven march. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode.